Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we are back. We're playing some more F1 Manager 2022. We have Doan and Vesti 7th and 13th. I can't add up clearly on the grid. Doan's got not that much confidence in his car, whereas Vesti over here 95%. We need to figure out what we're going to do though. They don't give a massive chance of rain, which is good. I mean, do we go something like this? I prefer something like this personally. I like having the soft tyres at the end. I prefer something like that, I think. Come in a little bit earlier. That's what you're on. Okay, what about you? Is there any way we can do a two-stopper? Is that a thing? Sorry, a one-stopper? Why do I always do that? I mean, in theory we could, right? In theory we could. I mean, we could also softs, medium softs maybe? Is that a thing? I mean, it is a thing. Should we do that with you? Okay. This is what you're on. Once again, you're on the D. Okay. Okay. We've got a little bit of room to play with here as well. But for once, I think it would... Let's just come back into this. What if you were mediums? We don't have any other mediums. God damn it. I mean, we could kind of go the same. I don't feel like that's the right option. Let's not save it. I think we go hards, medium, softs. Although you're starting so high up. You're starting so high up. Maybe we do it the other way around. Maybe we do... Hold on. Maybe we do... mediums. Medium, soft. I mean, it says we're going to be slower, but I'm going to ignore this. So this claims it's going to be 117. This claims it's going to be 122. I can only assume that's something to do with like the tyre drop off. Compound performance. Competitive performance between 12 and 28 laps. Time lost from degradation 9 seconds. Sorry, 0.09 seconds. Is that per lap? Average lap 131, whereas the mediums is 132. Only a little tiny bit different. It's interesting, that bottom strategy, how you go hards, mediums, softs, and hards only last 18 laps and your mediums last 24. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know what we're doing now. I'm half tempted. Have we got enough tyres for this? Because if we have, why doesn't this let me select mediums again? I don't know if we've got the tyres for this. What about two-stopper? And why would a medium then hards be better than a hards then medium? It can only be to do with grip, right? But I don't know why. I think we go this one. We know what we're getting into with this one, right? We could go a little... No, we want to... You know what we said before? We want to pit early. We can push them hard tyres. And then we've got the softs. Okay. This is us. Okay. And what are you on? Softs, mediums, softs. You're coming in about the same lap, which is a bit unfortunate. But we got a bit of room to play with here as well. Okay. This is us, I think. We're going to be the only ones on softs to begin with, right? Surely. And I don't know if it's going to benefit us, but let's do this. Let's see how we get on. Good luck, everybody. The tactical mastermind is at it again. I should really just pick with what they tell us and go from there. We don't need to see this. Okay,
anticipation is high,
here we go.
And the
That person's running across the back there as always.
The British Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Use overtake.
Hey, we're going to push. We're still in 7th. We're up against the Mercedes. Let's have a little look at tyre situations. Most people are on mediums, 2 people on hards, just 1 on softs.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
And we've been overtaken. We've overtaken Russell, sort of.
Good job.
Good work, Vesti. We've sort of overtaken McLaren.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
We're up against the Red Bull. Trying to muscle us out is this Red Bull.
Good job.
Up into 5th. Holy moly. Vesti's up into 12th. Come on, Vesti.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position. Here's the
I'm guessing it
replay.
was just side by side.
So
Nothing
this was
particularly
the Aston
exciting,
Martin.
right? Okay, good. Look at us, 5th place sandwiched between a Mercedes and a Red Bull. I mean, we don't look out of place there, right? We look pretty good. Another car has run wide.
Oh, they've run wide.
Leclerc. He was the leader. He still is the leader, but that must be why we all kind of had to brake quite so sharply. He just put in the fastest lap. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Why am I looking at the pits thing? Okay, come on, Darwin. How's Vesti doing? Up into 11th.
You done a good job.
Almost in the points.
We need to charge here.
Bombs coming. We just need to charge up.
Copy.
DRS is going to be kicking in any moment. But yeah, we're holding pace. I mean, we got the fastest lap. What ties everybody else on there on the sames, right? They're all on mediums as well. Insane. Absolutely insane. DRS is on. That was a mixed bag from Dowen. Leclerc has just gone fastest. I'll use this to hold off that Red Bull. Oh my goodness. Is that RC hit? What happened? Are we going to get a penalty? What happened?
It's a spin.
I genuinely
Let's
don't know
take a
what
closer
happened.
look. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. Look at that.
I just gave him a little
They
nudge.
spun their car.
Gave him a little love tap, that was all. Where are they now? Are they like last? Vesti's up into 10th. Nice. Perez is last. Sorry, Perez. That was my fault.
We have low battery.
Oh, there goes the Mercedes. We're not going to fight back though. I don't think we're going to make it stick, but
Mercedes moved up a place.
Vesti is doing a grand job here. I think we're about to start losing spots, but Alonso is right up our backside. And then the Alphas. Let's put these on neutral for now. Or old Perez. What are the gaps looking like? Half a second for both of them. Right, let's I don't think we've got anything to do other than speed this up, right? We've got laps coming up in like lap 16 and lap 19 or so. But I genuinely don't think we've got much we can do other than keep going. Ocon's gone fastest. Okay. Off we go. As I say, I don't think there's a lot we can do other than just keep hoping we can hold out everybody else in the same sort of position. We're right up behind Hamilton. Oh, we just lost the place to Alonso. Hopefully we can take that back. We've just entered your pit window strategy. Okay. I mean, we're not there yet. I guess what we could do is also we could push a little bit on the fuel we've got down here.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Copy.
Let's just speed this up again. We'll keep an eye on that fuel. We'll save your extra fuel until the last stint. We're down into 8th.
They've gone wide.
Vesti losing places with We're going. We're almost in your window, which is good. I'm going to pit. What are we going to? We're going to mediums. There we go.
Box.
Verstappen is in. Is he the only one? I think so. Must mean everyone's pitting this lap, right? Try and get past you.
No saving required.
I mean, we had room left on these tyres to push even harder.
Pick up the pace a bit.
Currently in 7th and 9th. Mental. Okay, let's speed this up. Vesti's coming in. Battery is empty. Let's do some harvesting.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Lots of people pitting. We were hoping to come in early. I didn't realise everyone was going to come in this early. Well, that's disappointing. I wonder if we change that to our advantage, maybe. What if we didn't pit? Let's just pause this for a second. Let's come over to you. What if we change you to softs? What does this mean? Why is this yellow? Is that when the tyres start to really fail? Is that what that is? Why are you blue? What if we did this? What if we came in late on these tyres? Oh, I see. That's when our next pit window is. What if we came in late on these tyres, had softs, came in late on those tyres? Oh, hold on. And pushed hard. I mean, I think we're going to go with it. As silly as it is, I think we're going to go with it. Okay, we're now both on ridiculous strategies. Okay, good. Good. Okay, let's speed this up again. Don't think there's a lot we can do. We're 5 seconds behind. Oh no, we're right behind the Alonso.
Martin with a great play there.
Vesti, good
They've
work.
moved up a place. Let's take a look at the replay. So this was the Aston Martin.
Currently down in like 17th place. But obviously lots of cars still to pit. Hold on a second. Here's a question. Can we two-stop? Let's throw you in the bin. Oop. Can we two-stop? So if we got rid of you, one stop. God damn it. We absolutely could. Whether it's wise or not, I don't know. If I just go back to the race, how many people are on, like... Everyone's on hards, but I refuse to believe that they're going to the end. Maybe Vettel. Okay, we're flying by the seat of our pants here. We're making this up as we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, we're pushing these tyres. I didn't need to do that.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, copy.
We'll keep an eye on this fuel situation.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
We've got loads of energy.
Copy.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Okay, we're coming in and going on hards. Here we go. We're going to see if we can get to the end.
Okay, box, 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 box.
We're in the pit. Oh, Vesti, what are you doing? Vesti, what are you playing at?
Virtual safety car.
Yeah, copy.
So we want you on standard.
No DRS.
Someone spun out.
You backed on here. What happened?
Let's see what happened there. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin.
Oh, we hit someone. Good, good. And we've got a penalty. Is that what that means?
Okay, happy to lift and coast.
Copy.
So Dowen's in 9th and has pitted, right? What am I doing? That's the wrong thing. You just came in and pitted. So you're trying to get to all the way to the end. We're going to struggle with those dodgy tyres. I'm pretty sure of that towards the end. Okay. Safety car is anything. You're in 14th, but you've got a penalty, I think.
The virtual safety car will be ending. DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
Why is this a thing? Get out of here. I don't need to see this. We might be in trouble here. Hold on. There we go. Good. Okay, I think we speed this up. You're not pitting until like lap 38 or so. You're going to lose places, I suspect, to the cars below you, but obviously DRS is also going to come into
Looks
play
like
there.
Aston Martin have just gained a race position. Is that a lockup?
Yeah, I think we're just going to keep leapfrogging
McLaren gain a position.
Norris back and forth. Vesti is doing the same thing with Ocon.
Alpine just advanced.
You know what? We should deploy it. Okay.
We need to charge DRS.
Copy.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Copy. Pit window entered. We can speed this up again for now. Look how much fuel we've got over here. Ridiculous. Okay, you keep fighting, Norris. I mean, not that it really matters, because he's going to just overtake us with DRS and then back and forth like that.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Okay, you're in the pit window. You're going to come in and go on softs. There you go. I think you've also got a penalty to take into account.
Box.
We're currently in 4th place. My only concern, obviously, is how everyone else is going to do when we're on really worn hard tyres and everyone else is on softs. That's my only concern with this. I guess there is the question, do we come in? Do we come in and go on to softs? Like everyone else will be on. It's that versus trying to hold out on some pretty worn tyres. I think we go for it, right? Vesti, how you getting on? Coming into the pits? Multiple cars crashed. I mean, if that be the case, do we bring you in? Maybe.
I think there's been contact
In
on
my
the
little
track.
brain, I
Let's
can't
have
quite
a
figure
look.
out the benefits of coming
So
in with a
let's look at
safety
this.
car.
There's Sergio
But
Perez.
I guess because everyone in theory is going to lump up together. Wowza.
Oh no! And there's the crash.
Vesti's in the pit. There is no safety car out.
We have low batteries.
Copy.
Okay. How are we looking? Let's get back on Dowen. How are we looking down here? Vesti's in 19th place. What? No, that's Vettel. Sorry, Vesti's in 16th place. He had pitted twice. There's a lot in here who haven't. Do we do anything with you? Do we do anything with you? So we'll be coming out around here somewhere out of the pit, I would imagine. Maybe a little bit further down. And I think everyone's going to pit and be on soft. So we're going to potentially be the only one who doesn't and be on hards. I mean, there may be a couple of others. I think we just go for it, right? Vesti, we're looking for... What? Hold on. There we go. We are on our better tyres. That was freaking me out a little bit. Okay. Let's just speed this up. I think we get to Vesti and see what kind of lap times you're putting in. Two seconds quicker than some of these.
I think we've had a car run wide.
129s from Vesti. Love that. I think we just have to try and see this out to the end, right? See if Vesti can do anything special. Let's get you back on balanced. Almost missed that, as we do quite a lot. You locked up. Good work, Vesti. Well done, you.
Seems to have been a lockup.
That'll help with our timings.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
Okay, keep going, Vesti. Come on, you got this. Dowen's in fourth, and tyres are looking pretty worn in comparison. So, you know, I suspect Leclerc and Hamilton will go past us, which we would expect anyway, right? The question is, can we see it out to the end? The other question is, can you do anything good? And I don't think the answer to that is yes. 4 places you need to make up.
Looks like Aston Martin have just
Which is
gained a
like
race
20 odd
position.
seconds. Don't see it happening.
It's a race position gained
Don't
for Mercedes.
see it happening. Okay, Vesti's in 13th. Dowen's in 6th. This is the last lap. How do our tyres compare to everyone else's? Not great, but all of the mediums and that who could potentially overtake us are already above us. Question is can you do anything to get anywhere near that? The answer to that is definitely no, right? Yeah, we're miles away. Okay, well look, let's see this out. Let's hope you can just keep your position. They are catching, I think. Let's just have a little look. 2.44 seconds.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Profit.
6th place finish. Mental. With all sorts of weird strategies going on in the middle of the race. A 6th place finish.
So that is checkered flag, but you can keep pushing.
Holy crap. We have points. We actually have points. Not for Vesti, unfortunately. Didn't quite get the most out of what we were hoping for with Vesti, but a 5-second penalty doesn't help.
That's checkered flag.
Still wouldn't have been enough, but obviously it could have been a completely different race. Well, there we go. Another Grand Prix done, this time our home Grand Prix, and more points in the bag. That could put us up to like 7th in the championship.
What an incredible outcome for Aston Martin's driver. Today, Aston Martin demonstrated that they can go very far indeed.
That's right, the team really deserves to celebrate this success before looking ahead to the next race.
And as this race weekend comes to a close,
Oh,
the
we're
team
still
is
8th.
8th in the constructor standings.
Next time, the teams will be forging ahead at full throttle through the Styrian forest. The Austrian Grand Prix is right around the corner.
We're off to Austria, nice. Okay. Well, there we go. We got, 8 points. Holy moly. We're up to 13 points. Just behind Haas here. That's huge for us. What about Dowen, his 14th in the championship? Vesti's 15th. Nice. We'll absolutely take that. Nice, another development point for Vesti. Okay, let's hit continue. And £4.1 million in the bank, or dollars. And we'll wrap up here. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.